Hey, Kate. We're all just about ready to go home, but I don't see you. Where did you run off to? Don't tell me you left already.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered a really important errand that I needed to take care of just now. My bad.
Oh, I thought you just said that you were going to go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah, I did go to the bathroom, and that is when I remembered the important thing. That was totally my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you nervous right when we were all about to go home. You know me, though. I can be such a space cadet.
Well, why didn't you tell us that you were going to be leaving? I mean, we're waiting around here for a while thinking you were coming back.
Oh, what? Did you really do that just for me? You didn't have to do that. You should have just gone without me.
Well, we did because we're friends and wouldn't just leave without you.
Oh, you really are too kind. You know that, right, Lisa?
That isn't really why we were waiting around. You still have to pay for your share.
Sorry, what? What do you mean?
I mean that you left without telling any of us as soon as we asked for the check. You went home without paying. We all had to split it between us before we could leave the restaurant.
Oh, right. That whole thing.
Yes, Kate, that thing. Are you messing with me right now or something?
What? No. How could you say that? Sorry. I really wanted to pay, but I just had to go all of a sudden. It was an emergency. It was such an emergency that I couldn't even tell you all that I had to leave. So I really am sorry, but it isn't like it's that big of a deal, right? I mean, splitting one person's meal and drink between all of you? You were all barely paying more than you already were, right?
Sure, this time. But you do realize that this isn't the first time you've done this, right? It's not even the second or third, for that matter.
What? What do you mean?
I think you know exactly what I mean. Just what makes you think that you can keep treating us this way, huh? I mean, you always come up with some excuse to leave right at the end and before we all have to pay.
An excuse? I don't have excuses. I just get really busy sometimes. You shouldn't be talking about your friend like this, you know.
Why? I think that I'm just being honest with how you've been acting.
Look, Lisa, I promise that it isn't like I'm doing it on purpose. Please, you're making me feel really bad right now.
Well, you make us feel bad every time that you do this to us. So can you please stop?
Okay, come on now. You're just blowing this out of proportion. It really isn't even that big of a deal.
Tell me, just how many times have we had to treat you because you run off before it's time to pay?
Why would I keep track of something like that? You're taking this way too far. Besides, I know that you guys aren't treating me for free or anything. It is just that I'm a busy woman and sometimes I get pulled away right when it's time to pay is all. But I really think that you're worrying about this way too much.
I'm sorry, but you don't get to tell me or us how much we get to worry about this. I mean, do you realize that the amount you owe us is building up to be quite a sum? Right?
You're always such a nitpicker. If you tried to charge me for every single time I had to borrow some pocket change, then of course I'd be broke.
Well, you did this again just recently. Don't you remember when we all went to Costco together?
Costco? With you all? No, I don't really remember that at all. I'm sorry.
Well, I do. And you ran away again when it was time to pay for all your stuff. You asked me to hold your place in line, made me take your cart, and then you never came back. And you never paid me back either.
Oh man, isn't that story great? I always feel so exclusive when we go there.
Kate, did you read what I said? You never paid me back for that day, and I want you to.
Pay you back? For what again? What are you talking about?
Why do you think that it's okay to make me pay for your groceries, huh? I really want to know.
Okay, I think that you just need to calm down, Lisa. There is no need to get so upset over something as little as this.
Well, what about today at the cafe? You ran off right after we asked for the check. I mean, this is why we don't like to invite you out to things, because you always do stuff like this.
Okay, I think that you're being just like a little too honest with me now. Of course I'm not so easily hurt by words, but still.
Well, I wish you would be at least a little affected by what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, look, I think it's fine, okay? So let me know the next time that you're going to Costco so we can go together.
Are you even reading the messages that I'm sending you? I am telling you that you need to pay me back for the last time we went.
Well, sure, of course I'm going to pay you back, but there's no rush, right? What are you, some kind of loan shark or something? It's just a little money.
I'm not trying to be rude, but I just think that if I don't push you a little, you will never pay me back at all.
Okay, fine. I get it, okay? Next time we go to Costco, I promise to pay for my own things. I swear it.
You are literally promising to do the bare minimum of what a person should do. Of course you ought to pay for your own things.
Why are you still making such a big deal out of this? I swore I would pay. Isn't that good enough?
I really don't think that you're listening to a single thing that I've been saying to you this whole time.
Anyways, I'm so looking forward to our next Costco trip. When are we going to go, by the way?
Before I answer that, why don't you tell me when you're going to pay me back for the last time we went, plus today's bill? You still haven't paid me back for anything.
I told you that it will be fine. We can talk about it while we're at Costco together, okay?
No! I want to talk about it now, Kate.
Hey, Lisa. It's been a while since you last went to Costco, right? I bet you must be planning a trip there pretty soon.
I guess word about my grocery habits travels quickly around these parts, huh? Let me guess. You want to come with me?
Oh, thank you so much. You're the best. You are going to come and pick me up, right?
You need me to go and pick you up again?
Well, duh. I mean, it's not like a super close drive for me. And I really don't want to go out there all by myself.
Sometimes your level of selfishness and laziness still surprise me. But sure, whatever. I can go and pick you up. I'll let you know when I'm headed toward your place.
Aw, thank you so much. You really are the best, Lisa. I know you say some harsh things, but it's just because we're pals. I understand.
That isn't why I speak to you the way that I speak to you, Kate.
Anyways, I'll be waiting here. Just let me know when you're coming. I have so many things that I want to buy there.
That's fine. But don't forget that whatever you put in the cart, you're buying, okay? I should be there in about an hour.
Yes, of course. I got it. We're going to have such a blast today.
Yeah, a real riot, I bet. Anyways, see you in a bit. Kate, where did you go? Where are you right now?
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's just about our turn to go up to the cash register and pay. Should I just leave your cart behind?
No, it's fine. Just pay for it and we can figure it out afterwards. No problem.
Excuse me?
Yeah, sorry. I just wasn't feeling really great, so I ran to the bathroom. You know how these things go. Anyways, you pay and I'll meet up with you in a second. You know what? I think I'm feeling a little under the weather too. Maybe I'll leave as well. Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean that I really think that I'm just going to go home without buying anything. But I don't really feel like returning everything, so I just left your cart in line. You can come get it once you're done.
Wait, what are you talking about right now?
I just mean that your cart will be waiting for you to pay for once you come out. But I don't know, the person on this register doesn't exactly look like the most friendly person. I'm not sure they would take kindly to someone leaving their full cart in line while they ran off.
Wait, you did what? Hold on just a second. What am I supposed to do?
I think you'll have to come back here and claim your cart. I mean, you're just in the bathroom, right? I just reached my car, so I'm about to take off now.
Wait, what? You're leaving soon? Well, how am I supposed to get home then? We came together in your car.
I'm sure you can figure out some way to get home, right? I just really don't feel well, so I want to leave early. And I have some other emergency errands that just popped up. I have to go.
What are you talking about? There is no way any of that is real. Do you really expect me to buy that?
Wait, what? You think that I'm lying about those things? But aren't they the same exact excuses you gave when you ran off? I'm only saying the same things you always do.
No, it's different. It's not the same.
Are you sure that you just haven't been lying to everyone this whole time?
Of course I haven't been lying. I've always been honest with you all. Please, if this is just like a joke, I really don't find it funny, okay?
Are you still on the toilet, Kate? I sure hope that you feel better soon. Anyways, I guess I'll see you around at the preschool when we pick up our kids?
No, wait. You can't just leave me here. What are you doing? Are you really going to go home without me? What about all the groceries? I mean, I don't even have my own car here. What am I supposed to do? Hello? Lisa? Are you even there? Hello? Lisa, are you reading my messages? Okay, Lisa, this little prank has gone on far enough. Time to cut it out now. You aren't really going to just leave me here, right? You can't be serious, right? Do you think I'll really let you get away with this?
Oh, hey, Kate. Did you finish paying?
Yes, I did, for your information. And it was a major pain. The guy at the register was super scary. And he was glaring at me the whole time while I had to take some things out of my cart that I wasn't going to get.
Well, I really can't blame him. I mean, you were practically buying enough to feed your whole family and then you just ran away from your cart? I bet the employees there must hate it when customers do that kind of thing.
But I didn't do it. You did. This was all your fault. It had nothing to do with me. Nothing at all.
What are you talking about? I only did what you always do anytime that we go out together.
It is all your fault that I put so much into my cart to begin with. You were encouraging me to fill it up with everything I showed interest in. Well, now you have to do something about this. You turn around. Come pick me up. Pay for all of this right now. Do you hear me?
Why would I do that?
Why would you do what? Which part?
I mean, all of it. But why should I have to pay for what you bought?
What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? You made me pay for all of this and then you ran off. Is this some kind of joke? Are you stupid or something? Of course I'm going to make you pay for all of this.
Something about this whole scenario just seems so familiar.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
It means that you've put not only me, but other women from our friend group in the same position over and over again. And yet not once have you showed any self-awareness for how often you do it.
What does that have to do with anything? Stop trying to change the subject with me.
They're all part of the same subject. What are you talking about? As for the stuff in the cart, I just didn't really feel like buying any of it anymore, and I'm certainly not going to be paying for any of it. Besides, you already got all of it, right? It's a good thing that you have so much food to bring home now.
What are you talking about? That isn't what happened at all. Besides, I don't need half of this stuff. And just how am I supposed to get home anyways?
You could always call your husband and ask him to go and pick you up, right? Though I suppose you are going to have a bit of a hard time explaining why you're at Costco all by yourself.
I can't believe that you've done this to me. I thought that you and I were friends.
I think that was all you. I never once thought that. In fact, all of us in the group were thinking of seriously making you pay us everything you owe us.
What? What do you mean, pay you back what I owe you?
You know, we added it all up and combined, you owe us $3,000.
What? I owe you $3,000? For what? How did you arrive to that number?
Because we started saving receipts and keeping track of how much you were making us pay for you. You made that number.
Wait a second. Just hold on. You can't be serious, right? This has got to be some kind of big joke or something, right? Well, fine. I get it. I'm the punchline, okay? I realized that what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that we're way past solving this with a simple apology. You have a debt that you need to pay, and if you won't, then we'll make your husband pay.
What? What does my husband have to do with any of this? You don't need to tell him about any of this. I'll pay, okay? Just please don't tell him anything.
I'm sorry, but you burned through your trust with us a long time ago. There's no way that we would believe you now. We're going to explain everything to your husband and make him pay since you won't. There's nowhere for you to run to now. Do you get it?
Wait, come on, Lisa. Let's just talk about this calmly. Please, we really don't have to get my husband involved. I can't stand it when he gets mad, and I'll never hear the end of it. Please don't do this.
Oh, it's too late. We already made up our minds. Whatever happens after that is your problem. All we want from you now is the money that you owe us.
Come on, no. You're just like blowing this out of proportion. There is no need to go this far, right? I mean, friends lend money to friends all the time, right? It's just what friends do.
Have you read a single thing that I've been sending you? You owe us $3,000. This isn't just some pocket change that we're talking about. So, are you going to pay us back or not?
No, please, I never meant to borrow that much. I just get so forgetful and leave my wallet at home. But I never realized that I was doing it that often. Please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
If it was once or twice, I might have believed it, but we know this is just a pattern for you. You say that you forgot your wallet, disappear before the check comes, and come to the next meetup like nothing happened.
No, it isn't like that. I promise.
Okay, I've had just about enough of this. If you pay us back, then this can all end here, okay? But after this, none of us want anything to do with you ever again. We don't even want to hang out with you anymore. Do you understand? You're now just another woman whose kid goes to the same preschool as ours. But aside from that, we never want to have to deal with you again.
So, you're just going to kick me out of the group just like that?
How about you pay us back first, and then try negotiating with us, okay? Anyways, good luck getting home from Costco. See ya! Kate, not wanting her husband to find out what had happened, decided not to call him. Instead, she carried as much of the groceries as she could and walked the several-hour-long way back home. But by the time she had arrived home, Lisa and the other women were already at her house explaining everything to Kate's husband. Despite her best efforts, Kate couldn't hide the truth from him anymore. He agreed to pay for his wife's debts, but after that, their marriage only got worse and worse. Apparently, now they're separated, and the other moms from the preschool have been keeping their distance from Kate as well. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.